Alright, I won my match. He played Joker first round, and then second round he played Falco.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright.
Oh yeah.
So Byleth is going to be the pick from Eldritch. Now, on paper, this is not a particularly good matchup for Pac-Man. Pac-Man struggles to get in on many of the characters in the cast who rely on disjoints. But of course, Sable, one of the most seasoned Pac-Mans in the region, has the tools to do it. And oh my goodness! What cheese with the Hydra. Unfortunately, not going to tech it, and that is going to be Eldritch's first stock. I spelled it wrong. Now that we got the stream updated and fixed. Sable is up by a lot versus this Byleth pick. Of course, the way that Byleth has to play this matchup is a little bit strange and a little bit slow. You have to be very patient to get in on what Pac-Man has. Because if you're too forcing against Pac-Man, Pac-Man does have great boxing options that are really, really hard to contest with. And Eldritch's game is going to be being that mid-range menace. Sable went for the apple setup there, trying to cheek out a stock with the apple off the top, but not going to find it there. 154%, and that is tilt side B. Not going to kill there, not hitting the stronger hit of that attack, although I do think that Sable was probably living in the way. And unfortunately, a sort of lazier F-tilt onto the Hydrant is going to be the end of Eldritch's second stock. And Sable going to do everything in their power to extend this lead as much as possible. Forced to recover under the stage, but Eldritch not going to punish it very much, and the Galaga is going to come out to play, but not going to find much. But I love that arrow dealing with the Hydrant just straight up, without having to interact with the contestant unsafely. The extended hitbox off the Hydrant is going to punish that unsafe dash attack onto the Hydrant. And Sable losing his first stock now. 41%. This is actually prime cheese percent for Byleth. Galaga coming into play. Oh, and actually, ooh, almost calls out the probably misinput side B and neutral there with the up B, but a good air dodge finds the up air in the back air, 123%. Eldritch barely makes it back to stage, and an unfortunate SD from Sable. This is opportunity for Eldritch. If you can get an early stock here, Byleth does have plenty of ways of leading into it. Has to deal with this Hydrant setup though. What's the play going to be? Get up attack, finds the right answer through, 148%, but still living at the very least. Gets a neutral air into the dash attack. Oh, bounces off the stage, forced to up B. The grab, not going to find it, 33%. Is starting to creep up on Sable a little bit, his mental. Hopefully it doesn't get to him. 46% in the side B onto the platform, dash attack. Not going to find it, and now the Hydrant, 60%. This prime killing percent, and what a comeback from Eldritch, the forward smash. And Eldritch takes game 1 over Sable. That was really clutch.
I just everybody knows when you gotta F smash on the regular.
Yeah, unfortunately the SD just cost him.
Oh shit, I'm not done.
Eldritch deciding between characters right now, but gonna stick it out with the Byleth. Now Sable was in a pretty big advantage in that first game before the SD, but Eldritch was gaining a lot more of that momentum, so we'll see if they can ride that out coming into this game. And the forward tilt through the primed hydrant is going to be a great start for him. Ooh, Nair forward air dodging through the dash attack. And the Gallica coming out in a trade with the Nair is going to mean not a whole lot of damage off of Gallica in comparison to what Gallica can normally do for Pac-Man. Down air gets the grab. Down throw forces the tech chase scenario, and Sable going to get the back air off of it, and the key is actually going to be just enough of the ledge. Not sure if that was the best DI. And Sable once again in the lead here. Nair forward air. Catches the tech chase with the dash attack. And Eldritch, nice juggle avoiding the hydrant. I would say from a neutral standpoint, this is a little bit of a better start for Eldritch in terms of what they've been able to accomplish. But of course they did win that first game for a reason, so a little bit of that momentum seems to be wearing off as Sables is climbing. Does make it back to the ledge, catches the bell, and now this is a little bit of an opportunity for Byleth, but not going to come out with it. 113% sitting off the side, uses the arrow to get through, but the cherry! And that's going to be the third ledge grab. Caught and taken away after 3 ledge grabs. With the tethered character, you cannot recover with the tether anymore, and that's all that Byleth has in the toolkit.
Can I get snow out station 1? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, station 1, Snow and Fitzy.
Looking back at the match at hand, Sable's up by a lot versus Eldritch, but last game was any tell. Does not necessarily mean the game is over. It's not over until it says game, and of course Eldritch did make that comeback from these percentages beforehand, but Sable has just been absolutely dominant in both of these games, forced to air dodge in, and Sable going to clean it up this time.
I go ban. Hollow Bastion, and Small Battlefield.
Smashville, Hollow Bastion,
Kalos.
and Kalos
Not small, okay?
going to be the bans. And Small Battlefield is going to be the pick from Eldritch, who does have that advantage here. We'll see, they're gonna go ahead and stick to their guns with the Byleth. I like the confidence from Eldritch. Of course, this would be, technically speaking, the biggest upset of the tournament thus far. Eldritch is able to pull this off. Ooh, catches the up B, goes for the down air, doesn't find it. Dash attack. And now a great start for Eldritch right there, getting the Nair and getting some weird stuff to happen in the zone of the hydrant and playing just hyper aggressively up on Sable, not letting him charge up those fruits and get much started. But just as I say that, sits back a little bit, and the Gallica setup not going to find much of a damage, but Sable is just making their money off of these tech chases today. Oh, and catches that one with the roll in. Forward smash, and now drops the bell. Oh, tries to get the tech, but an unfortunate air dodge SD, and Sable takes the lead yet again, tries to go for the forward smash, a little bit too aggressive, and the Gallica is going to lead to 28%. Okay.
Alright. 2-0.
Double forward tilt.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Ooh, down smash tries to catch the neutral get up from Sable, but just having enough range on that get up attack to get through there. Side B. Yeah, I figured. The downer coming out yet again. Ooh, the bell not going on stage. A little bit clutch for Eldritch to get out of that situation scot-free. The up tilt gonna come in, the forward tilt. Good DI.
Thanks for coming. Have a great weekend, man.
See ya. 93% back there, not quite gonna be it, but getting the apple set up, has to find the way through. And does, patiently waits it out and waits around the grab as well. Sable almost sustaining once again. Up air, not gonna quite do it off the top, and Eldritch, this is where he's been struggling, is finding those consistent ways of taking stocks off of Sable. He has to find one quickly if he wants to stay in this game, and the up air is going to be a great way to get it started. This is the most even that the games have been thus far, but finds the fair bell up smash conversion, and now Eldritch a stock behind once again, but certainly not out. Potentially their winner side stock, 24% gets the nair onto the platform, the air dodge. Oh, gets the up throw, waits out the hydrant. Eldritch ready for that, but gets no follow-up off of it. Up tilt onto the platform, tries to get the juggle situation started. This is a moneymaker for Byleth, but not if you get reversed on, put into that same ledge scenario. And oh, goes for the down air instead of the forward air, and that lets Sable back onto stage, but not for long as the forward air. It's going to come out yet again. Sable recovers below the stage, tries to get the jump read with the back air. The forward air going to put Sable off once again. And this is an extremely good position for Byleth, but not able to get it there, and it's returned to neutral, and actually, Sable takes the stage control, tries to get the Z-drop orange into the forward smash, not going to find it, the back here, going to send him off the stage, the orange weaves his way around, and Eldritch, oh, gets caught by the trampoline, forced to air dodge through the side B, and does actually roll back onto stage safely. 135% there, roll straight into the Eldritch, or into Sable.
Ryan, you're going to be
Eldritch
up soon.
potentially last life here, 154%. This entire sequence started with a little bit too much aggression on that right side, and the back throw should be it, but good DI, barely surviving. The next one will certainly kill. Apple setup has to find the way through one more time and doesn't. Eldritch takes it 2-1.
You go ahead and get ready. Alright, on stream, title and Anger.
It was 2-1, Eldritch took it.
It was Byleth and, yep, alright.